One of the things I've implemented in my drama program that's been really successful is I've had students collaboratively devise a group contract or a cast contract. And so they come up with the criteria that they believe will contribute to their show or their scene study or whatever it is being successful. And that includes not only the performative aspects, but any technical work that they might also be doing. And that encourages kind of accountability among the group when they come up with it themselves, as opposed to me as a teacher saying, here's a contract you all have to follow. It offers an opportunity for more buy-in from the students. And then I find they feel that they have a little bit of ownership over the process rather than it being an externally kind of mandated thing that they have to follow. I think that would be my number one tip. Kind of a subsequent tip that would be helpful is ensuring that everyone has an active role all of the time. So we know that the reality is there are small parts in certain pieces. And so we teach, at my school, we teach students how to kind of provide ongoing constructive feedback if they're not in a scene, for example, during a rehearsal. So that kind of gives some activity for everybody all the time during the process.
So in my classroom, I have a couple of different phrases that I'll use with them. The first one, and we go over at the beginning of the year, is be bold. And that's just to encourage them to try new things and not to hold back, because that's how they're going to grow and continue to develop. The other one that I use is fight to win. And one of the things that I do is I do an activity with the candy bar, and I know in the classroom, if you really, really want this, like I want chocolate, you're going to fight for this. And so if you're going to commit, you have to really fight for what you want. So those are the two things that I generally use in my classroom for commit, if that's an acting choice.
I think my best tip for encouraging students to commit is to choose that first person to go very carefully. Know who your lead-in is. Know that kid that will really commit, because once students have seen a student commit, or do it yourself and do it over the top. Know thyself. And do it over the top, or have that, you've got that one student that really will commit, even if, there are no weak choices. There are no bad choices, they're just weak choices. Sometimes they're strong and not great, but go with somebody that'll make a strong choice, because they'll be more excited about going after that. Energy begats energy. So either do it yourself and really commit, or choose a student that's going to really commit that first time.